Good morning, everyone. Bill and Kari with KB Tricks.
Good morning.
Where are we at, huh? What are we doing?
It is day 4.
Day 4.
But day 3 for you and day 2 for me, and we are at the Minnesota State Fair again.
It's too early to do math, honey. Come on. This is day 4 of the Minnesota State Fair. They count them in days, so this is the first Sunday of the State Fair. And we are ready to go see what we haven't seen, and there's a lot. You cannot do the entire fair in one day. Definitely not. So let's go see what more there is. Before we get started, something we have not addressed yet in the other 2 videos so far is one big tip is to
purchase the coupon book.
Coupon book. This is only $5. You can usually get it at the gate or near the gate.
Or you can buy it ahead of time at Cub.
This is a great value, so it's $5, but basically on one coupon, you could get your money's worth out of it. It's
very easy. You will definitely get your $5 worth out of this book.
The second big tip is to download the State Fair app. This has been becoming very useful and it's gotten much better. The Mun map feature is very good. You can, if you're trying to find a particular booth, the map feature will pretty much tell you pretty close to where you can find it. Hopefully if we're done applying sunscreen, we can get going here. Along the right is Mom and Dad today.
The boring parents.
Yeah, sure, the boring parents. Fun will now commence.
Fun will now commence.
Fun will now commence.
It's a few minutes before 9 a.m. and this is a great time to be here because the crowds are so low. It's clean and a lot of the buildings open up at about 9 o'clock. So if you can get into your favorite building or a building you haven't been into yet, right about now is your best time to get in there while the crowds are low. So with that in mind, we're going to head our way to the International Bazaar first.
Yes.
Our first stop this morning is Mini Apple Pies, and this is a new fair food. This is the
Mini Cookie Dough Pie.
And it's served with vanilla or cinnamon ice cream. Do you guys want to help us out with this one? Twist your arm.
Oh, it hurt, ow.
Oh, look at that cookie dough.
Oh yeah. That's thick. All right, first impression on this?
Really good. I really like the flaky pie crust, the ice cream, like everything. It's one of those, like it's the perfect bite with everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It definitely tastes like cookie dough, for sure.
Yes, you definitely can.
What do you guys think?
It's good.
I don't want to talk to
I like cinnamon. I think I would have liked to try the apple, but
And before we completely destroy this, this was $10.
It's better than I thought it would be.
And just like that, they just opened up the dairy bar, the dairy building, and people were lining up to get in there. This is the Haunted Mansion. Doesn't quite look like what we're used to.
No, it's scary in there.
Yeah, they're hardcore scary.
They're hardcore. That's a little too scary for me.
And that's $5 to get in there. All right, here we go into the International Bazaar. There's a stage at the entrance that rotates with various international performers. So it could be anything from some African music, Native American. We're excited to try this new one. We're at the Union Hmong Kitchen in the International Bazaar. People have been raving about this. And here's the thing, Kari was bored the other day and in preparation she went through the list of new foods she definitely wanted to try. And she printed it out and had to highlight things and everything.
Yep.
So now she's trying to figure out what else in the International Bazaar she needs.
We've grabbed it because your parents are grabbing the momos, so that was the only. We've got the 2 things in the International Market Bazaar.
International Market Bazaar?
Whatever this place is called, the fun place.
Yeah, this is definitely a good time to be in here because it will not be looking this thin, and even in an hour from now.
Probably in an hour, it's going to get really busy in here.
So this is from the
Union Hmong Kitchen.
And what is this?
This is called a galabao.
I'm really excited to try this because people have been raving about this thing so far. What is it now?
It is a bun that is stuffed with pork and seasoning and other things, and then it comes with sauces. We went with the lemon scallion sauce.
You said someone recommended the lemon scallion. Okay. And my folks grabbed the
chicken momo.
Chicken momo. There's a cross section of it. And what is this? What's in it?
It's chicken and vegetables. It's kind of similar to a pot sticker, and it comes with a tomato chutney sauce.
Yeah. We were told when we got this to peel the paper off.
There's paper on the bottom.
Yeah, so we don't want to eat that.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, it's really sticky.
It's sticky, but it's warm.
Do we just bite into that, or do we use a fork?
Well, I'd say let's cut it up a little bit so we can share it.
Okay.
There's a hard-boiled egg in there.
Oh, look at that cross section.
Yep.
Okay. It smells awesome.
Yeah, it does.
All right, what do we think of the bao bun?
This is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good on its own, but this lemon scallion sauce really completes it.
This is very
Yeah.
good. It almost reminds me of like an egg roll in a sense, but like different, you know, shell type thing. So the bun, will we do it again?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's so good. Just even the bun itself, the bao is like super like fluffy and so good.
And how much was that?
That was $12.
And what are we thinking of? What are these again?
These are the chicken momos with tomato chutney sauce.
And what are we thinking of these?
These are really good. They have a really good flavor. Like there's a really nice spice profile to it.
And there, it comes with the sauce. Kind of tastes like a little bit of curry. It's not strong curry, but there's a little bit of curry in there. So be aware of that. All right, and how much were these?
These are $13 for 6 momos.
What do you guys think of the bun?
It's very good. Enjoyed it.
Nice.
A nice flavor to it. Nice texture.
And what about the pot sticker things?
The momos.
The momos.
Momos, like those two. The chutney.
Yeah. Okay, the chicken momos are from the.
So they're from the Midtown Global Market booth.
And what's in these?
It's chicken and vegetables and spices and
Cabbage.
yeah.
I think.
And this is only because the fun thing about Midtown Global here is that they switch out throughout the fair. So these guys, I believe, are here until the 29th, and then they'll switch it out with another vendor.
All right, Dad. What do we got here?
We had veggie pakoras, shredded cabbage, onion, cilantro, and chickpea batter, and fried. It's served with a mint and cilantro chutney and tamarind chutney.
Oh, wow! You did a great job memorizing. How much was this?
$9.
$9. Okay.
For you vegetarians out there.
All right. What are we thinking of these things?
They're actually really good.
Yeah.
And this mint is, so good.
Yeah, I definitely like the mint more than the other dip.
The other one is good too, though.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I can't decide which one of the dips I like more now. After I had the second one again, try them both together. Don't mix them together. I'm just trying to say try them both together. What do you think? Would you get these again?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
I think I actually like these more than the momos.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the momos are good, but these are, I'm very surprised at how good these are.
Crunchy. The batter's very light.
Yeah, I like a light batter.
Yeah, I would recommend them.
Seriously, the crowd is fantastic here in the International Bazaar. We might actually have to come back later just so you can see the comparison on how different this is, you know, later on in the day. Now we're gonna try to make our way into the dairy building. Hopefully it's still early enough, crowds won't be too bad in here. Well, they don't look too bad, at least from the doorway. Don't let the name of the dairy building completely fool you. There are a lot of vendors in here. It's not just dairy related items. One thing that's nice about the dairy building is they have things like this with beef council. We also talk to turkey people, and there's wild rice people, and you can get your share of
Recipes.
new recipes that they
And
share
every
with
year
us.
there's always new ones.
Yeah, so this is a kind of a good place to see what's for dinner.
Yeah.
I guess in honor of Bob Barker, who just passed away, we're gonna play some Plinko to learn about Minnesota beef.
What percentage of beef farms are family owned and operated? 25, 77, 97, or 3?
I'm gonna say 97.
97% of
there
us
we
are
go.
family owned and
Nice.
operated.
What's her name?
Yes.
No.
Everyone's a winner. Name 3 things you get from beef cattle.
Beef,
Okay?
beef, beef.
All right. So let's go a little bit more in depth here.
Do you like
All right.
sports?
Let's see, you can make baseball gloves, jackets,
See, there you go. There you go.
food. You can make fire extinguishers, the foam that comes out.
See? Look at you.
I overheard you.
All right.
So Kari was talking to the wild rice people and the pork people. So
Yep.
she got some what recipes. Did
I
you
got
get?
some more recipes.
Pork stir fry.
Yeah.
Eat some of these things.
The
These are
wild rice
awesome.
ones, where are they? I gotta find them here. Oh, the wild rice and chicken bacon taco bowls, the wild rice juicy Lucy, and the one that really made Bill go, the wild rice cheddar apple biscuits and gravy.
we're gonna get some wild rice on the way home. And we played the Beef Council Plinko game, and we got adjustable measuring scoops. There we are for the main attraction in the dairy barn. It's the Butterheads. Princess K of the Milky Way. I think there's a couple princesses over there. So you have the finalist and the winner. They all get their heads carved in butter throughout the fair. It takes 1 day, 8-hour shift for them to make one sculpture head. And you can see there's the one princess in there now with the sculptor who's doing it today. The unfinished blocks are the early blocks. You can see the faces of who's going to have their head carved. And this is this year's winner, Princess K, Emma from Waterville. You can kind of see some of the progress. I'm sure they've only been there for an hour or two, but as I said, it takes about 8 hours. You can just see him taking the chunks out at a time. Just a lot of skill that I don't have. We're going to step back into the horticulture building. Kari has not been in here yet, and there might be some new things that I have not seen yet. Oh, actually, there's a lot of things, now that I think about it, that I haven't seen in here yet. I think this is new, at least new to me. They have VR reality, so you can tour some of their buildings for the University of Minnesota for agriculture. It can actually be pretty easy to get lost or confused in the horticulture building because it's kind of a wheel spoke kind of design, where you got the center and then each one of these shoots look very similar, but different things. Like here's the apples. The U of M was over on that one. And then they also have little shops a lot of time, not shops, they have like little intakes. Like there's flour, so they have competitions in there. So this is the apple section of the horticulture building. We can learn all about apples, and Kari had to get one of her state fair staples.
This is the apple cider freeze. So good. One of the cheapest things you can get at the fair. This is only $3, and it is just pure apple cider pressed into a freeze. It's so good.
Particularly on a warm
really
day.
hot day. It's nice and cooling.
We're heading into the flower show, and they actually have different dates for different competitions in here. So today it's the
Gladiolas.
Gladiolas, sure. Beautiful flowers. Quite a few of these in here, and the colors are just beautiful. Like no two seem to be alike. Oh yeah, Kari likes that purple. That's cool with the gold in there. This one is a champion from the Gladiola Society. I can't pronounce words. Beautiful. This one's another champion for a different category. These are just beautiful. This is another blue ribbon for a different category. And there's the red ribbon for this category. This one's some other type of champion. I know I cannot grow anything this beautiful in our yard. Too much shade. Oh, I do like the color on this one too. We're in a line here, but this is not to go into the next flower thing. This is actually to go over here into the crop art, which is very popular in here. Kari and I decided to get out of the line for the crop art. We'll come back and try again later. This is one of the more unique things that you find in here. They have a vintage seed sack display. This section, they have a bunch of different trees for the holiday type, so pines, spruces. I guess this one was the People's Choice. Oh, I tell you, it does smell wonderful over here. Kind of puts you in the mood for the holidays.
It smells like Christmas in here.
I thought it was a Scotch pine, so I thought it would smell like Scotch. Oh, here's the grand winner, I guess. I don't know what these are. There's a conifer. This seems to be a decoration competition. Got a bunch of holiday-related trees. It has some wreaths in here. Look very nice. This is really cute. I like what they did here.
It's really cute with all the chairlifts and the skiers, and it's like it's a little mountain.
Yeah, they used the snow type thing to make it look like it's a ski hill. This one's beautiful. This got all kinds of color to it. Looks like some gingerbread houses are in here as well. Dried out oranges. Wow. Thank you. We grabbed mouth trap cheese curds, one of our staples. These are $8. We're going to split the smaller thing. There's also a larger one for 20, which is like a small bucket, but we can never get through that. Oh, look at that cheesy goodness. How is it today, hon?
Oh, they're very cheesy.
Very cheesy. I would hope so, since it's 99.9% cheese.
Yep.
We are in the food building. Believe it or not, this is not nearly as busy as it used to be. They actually moved a couple vendors outside. While we're in the food building, we stopped and got Sarah's Tipsy Pies. A lot of them are booze infused. And this is the new food item for this year. This is
The Italian Duo Dunkers.
okay. And what's in here?
So there's two different ones. I'm not sure which is which. One has sausage, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese with a 7 Vines Winery red wine infused pizza sauce. And then the other one is chicken, mushrooms, and spinach in a creamy garlic Alfredo sauce.
So there's two of them.
Two of them.
Okay,
One of each.
One of each. We got to cut through and find out what's what.
Yep.
And how much were these?
These were $12.
Here's a cross cut of one of them. Which one's this?
That is the chicken, mushroom, and Alfredo one.
That's the came with a.
A garlic parmesan dipping sauce.
Or what was the first one again?
That was the chicken, mushroom, Alfredo.
And what do you think of that one?
I really like it. I really like it with the sauce too.
And here's a cross cut of the other one. This is the
Pepperoni, sausage, mozzarella, and this is with a wine-infused marinara sauce.
all right. And what do we think of the second one here?
I think that's actually really good. You
Yeah.
can you get like a hint of the wine in the marinara. At least I am. But it just I don't know. It kind of adds to the marinara sauce. I like it.
But I ran and got some onion rings just outside of the food barn, between the food barn and the horticulture building.
Danielson's and Daughters.
And how much was this?
$5.50 with a coupon, $8 without.
What do you think of the onion rings, hon?
They're good. They're nice and light.
Yep, and a nice light breading. I like a
Yes.
nice light bread.
Yeah, I don't like it when things are too overly breaded, but this is a very nice light one.
Well, we can't keep my folks from digging into this to get a photo of the full thing, but these are they're one of their favorites, the garlic fries. These are at the what booth? The ballpark booth. They're $10 normally. There's a coupon for $3 off in the book, so we paid $7. Again, I really like that they've added a lot more water bottle refill stations around the fairgrounds. One way to save money is to just bring your own water bottle and fill them. And this one's fairly new. It's only got 1,400 bottles filled so far. We're gonna go check out the University of Minnesota building. It's kind of behind the garden where the part of the food building. And here's something you're not gonna see at the Wisconsin State Fair. It's the big axe. It's in our possession right now, along the handle that shows all the score throughout the rivalry. And back in 2022, we beat Wisconsin 23-16. In case you're curious, the very first game was in 1890. Minnesota beat Wisconsin 63-0. There's also a couple championship trophies in here. Did you know who was the last team to win the national championship for football for the Big Ten 3 years in a row?
I do know this because you've told it to me 15 times.
No, I didn't. But anyway, it was the Gophers. It was back in 1934, 35, and 36. I didn't say that right. It has nothing to do with the Big Ten. It was a national championship. Dad's got to measure up to Goldie. He doesn't have the wingspan. Mom, you want to go in here and check your memory assessment? We're going to go in here and check my mom's memory assessment. We're going to the health barn. Hey, Mom, you want to go? You want to get your health, your memory assessment? Dad is going to check his blood pressure, and I'm in line to try next. Do you know your blood type?
I know I'm O something.
You don't. I'm O positive. You don't know what it is?
I just know I'm O because then I vomited and passed out, and they never got that far to find out if I'm positive or negative.
So you're not positive.
I'm not positive, no.
But we're gonna go into the merchandise mart.
Merchandising, merchandising, merchandising.
Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
I'm actually kind of surprised. It's about noon, and it's really not too crowded inside the merchandise mart. This is one of those that can get really packed in, but you can actually see floor right now. So, I wasn't expecting to see this today. Wrong place. Hey, Mom, you want to go get your memory assessment? Ow! Elder abuse. Oh.
You're deserving that.
Just won't let it go, will I?
Hey, Mom, I haven't asked this yet. Want to go check your memory assessment?
She brought you into this world. She can take you out.
Hey, Dad, you want to go get Mom's memory assessed?
I'm not going there.
We're at O'Gara's, and we're going to try a cider.
Yep. This is Wild States Apple Pie Cider.
This is new this year?
Yes.
How much was this?
This was $11.50 for a tall.
$11.50 for the tall.
Yep. That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can taste the apple.
You can taste the apple?
Yep, and there's some cinnamon in there too.
Is there pie?
No. No pie.
Well, that's false advertisement.
Sure, hon.
Okay, what do we think? Will we get this one again?
I'm not sure. It's good, but it's a little more dry than what I like.
It's got a good flavor to it,
Yeah, it does have a good flavor to it.
But, like, I want something to wet my palate, right?
Yeah.
We were worried maybe you went to go get your memory assessed.
Like maybe I forgot where you were.
Yeah.
I tried.
We're just taking a break, and going by us now is the Stillwater Trolley. This is a wonderful thing that we always forget about. But if you want to get off your feet and try to get around some of the grounds, you can take the Stillwater Trolley, and it's
Free.
free. We're going to poke our head into the Education Center. This is attached to the Creative Activities building. In here you can learn about some Minnesota-based colleges like St. Cloud State, Minnesota State. One thing that's in an education building I find fascinating is they have robotics. In fact, over here they have robotics competitions. And these kind of rotate from different schools, or they're doing demonstrations. These change every year, so it's not like you're just adding every year. The competition's different every year to keep it creative, and so students find different things to build through. This year it looks like it's a stacking competition with cones. It seems like their purpose is they have to go over this contraption here in the ground, and then they have to take the rubber cones and put them on these poles. All right, here we go. And place it on the pole. There we go. Looks like they also have some engineering type competitions in here, like rockets and other smaller robots. And something else that is cool is for I think these are mostly kids. They making like, these are a bunch of clocks. They also have other art projects. I always like the photography competition, so these are 6th through 4th graders, 8th graders, and so forth. A lot of talented kids with the photography. 9th grade, 10th grade. And have some future professionals. Some drawing artwork, and this is amazing. This is supposed to be 2nd grade and 3rd grade, and even some professionals don't do work this good. That is the first place winner. It's either 2nd or 3rd grade. I think 2nd grade. That is amazing. That sea turtle. Wow. I really take all day to show all these, but just some wonderful work, and there's a lot of them in here. And these little models are very well done too. And that's like made out of cardboard. This is a 9th grade competition. There's a couple winners up at the top from drawings. I think it's chalk and pencils. This is by the one entrance. This is the Grand Champion section. So here are the winners, the winner of the winners for the different groups here. And like, this is an amazing pencil sketch with a horse. Some great sketches. This is a mask. This was done by an 8th grader. And I don't know if they got a scholarship for this, but it says there's a scholarship thing attached to it. Oh, this is super creative. They use different layers of a sketch pad to create layers for an effect. This is a hydrogen fuel cell vehicle made by some St. Thomas Academy students. Went to the about a foot long hot dog stand, and Kari got a foot long.
Yup.
And this was
$8.
$8, and she put ketchup on it because I'm not going to let somebody from Chicago tell me how I eat my hot dog. How was the hot dog, hon?
Very good. My favorite here.
Your favorite here?
Yeah, these are my favorite hot dogs here.
This is the gigantic Ferris wheel that this is less than 10 years old. I think it's like 7 or 8 actually, maybe 6. But it is gigantic. We might go up there again someday, but we will not today. Here's where you buy the tickets. It's all automatic now. It's $7 per person to ride. And I'm not sure how long the ride actually is. This is the old iron show, something like that. I keep forgetting the exact title. So they got old school tractors over here from all generations. A lot of people grow up remembering their grandpa or their father driving some of these. Some of these have just been beautifully restored. That's from 1949. This John Deere's from 58. This one's going way back. This is a 1926 Hart Par. And this is a 1920 McCormick. Amazing how far we've come with tractors. All right, what do we got here, hon?
We got a Disneyland staple, but in Minnesota we got churros.
This is $10 for a bag of churros, and it comes with either caramel or chocolate sauce for dipping, and we got chocolate. Let's dig in. This is where we got the churros. It's over by the old iron show, and what do we think after the first bites?
These are really good. They're nice and crispy on the outside, and they're nice and soft on the inside, and the chocolate sauce really good.
So, is this a thumbs up for you then?
This is a thumbs up for me. What about for you?
It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
A little chewier than expecting. I don't know. Sometimes I get churros and they're crunchy. Sometimes they're chewy. So this is more the chewy side.
This is at least, I don't know if this is how they're supposed to be. This is the consistency I like my churros.
So for $10, I feel like you got a lot of churro here.
There's a lot of churros in this bag.
Unfortunately, like we separated from my folks, and I kind of feel like it's too much churro for just the two of us.
Right. I kind of wish your parents were still with us to finish this off with us, because yeah, it's a lot of churro in here. It's a good deal.
Yeah, but I guess we'll endure.
We'll endure. We just have to.
If you're not aware, you can get park benches with your names on them, or just for whatever reason. And I'm actually liking this one. Grab a treat, have a seat, people watching free. Speaking of people watching, here's the giant sing-along. They've moved this once or twice, and it's a little smaller than it originally was, but it's kind of interesting. Best way to describe this, it's basically group karaoke. So random people just go up to these microphones and try to sing along, and I do emphasis try. So they actually have the playlist. I left Kari for a minute because the line for the Sky Ride is very long right now. A lot of people want to take it. I went to go grab us something to drink.
Oh, this time there's blueberries on top.
Yeah, how about that? What do we get?
We got another blueberry jammy, because this was like Bill's favorite thing Friday.
Oh, I absolutely love this thing.
Yeah, it was good.
And this is $7. It's at the Jam and Sandy's booth. And we remember to grab a straw this time.
Yeah.
We were trying to be cautious last time and not get a straw, but we got a straw this time because we had to mix it up. There's just too much stuff on the bottom last time. We got a ticket for the Sky Glider. It's $6 per person one way, or $10 for a round trip. Basically, this is like a ski lift. You kind of get in the spot, and then you jump in the seat when it comes up, and an arm bar will come down for you to ride. Off we go, off to Neverland. Check out the views from up here. So beautiful.
There's better views over there.
No. I know what I like. From here, there's this giant sing-along. And apparently they're trying to sing New York, New York. Nice breeze today. Thankfully, it's not too hot in the sun. Very good weather today.
It feels really nice up here.
Going over the little farm hands. So kids can learn all about farming. And for some reason, this roof is quite the landmark on the fairgrounds. People throw things for whatever reason, particularly underwear and bras, and sometimes other unmentionables. Not too crowded. Oh, never mind. Spoke too early. Got to get to the other side.
Here's the other side.
Yep. I don't know why people throw away perfectly good underwear and bras on these things, but sure. There's a walking stick. I don't think that was by, I'm pretty sure that was by accident. Getting an aerial view of the gigantic Ferris wheel. We are not even halfway up the Ferris wheel for the height of the Sky Glider. This used to be known as Machinery Hill. It will always be Machinery Hill to people like Kari and I, but this is pretty much it for the machinery these days. They used to have like gigantic combines and tractors and everything, and now it's kind of just a few compared to what it used to be.
And everything else is automobiles.
As Kari said, there's a lot of auto sales places up here that have replaced the machines. That is a 4-H building. A lot of 4-Hers actually stay on site throughout the fair, and they stay in the upper levels. They do not let anyone up there unless they are actually staying in those upper levels. No, I really don't think it's that crowded today. I think we had a good sized crowd today, but it's not crowded, if you know what I'm saying. I didn't at any time today felt like I was overwhelmed by crowd. I was just thinking, do you remember when we rode this thing for that glow when it was here that one year?
Yeah.
It was so
cold. I think that's probably why they didn't bring it back the following year.
There's a view of the inside of the grandstand. It is pretty decent size, and they have chairs on the ground, and that's a new party deck in the foreground. They just built that thing since last year. Well, we found the crowd. They've been out over here by the grandstand. Definitely feels a lot more crowded over here than it did up on the hill. We've got to poke our way into the grandstand, just at least for a little bit. The grandstand is pretty full right now. We just gotta shoulder to shoulder it. We're gonna go upstairs, but actually, second thought, crowd is not as bad as it first appeared coming in the grandstand. This shop is real fun. You got a lot of Minnesota stuff, but Kari had to get high and low to get her sticker up.
I got my Top the Tater sticker.
Oh, for sure.
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
Because you're not Minnesotan unless you dip ruffled chips into Top the Tater.
This is Jeff Olson. I used to work with this guy. Now what are you doing?
WDGY, 2 to 6 every afternoon, 3 to 6 on Sunday.
Just left the grandstand and we're gonna go back to Dan Patch. It's always interesting to come over here. Once again, this rotates pretty much daily. We're gonna go see what they have over here. We're hearing some drums. They have Indigenous Revolution, Indigenous people's dancing. They also have some education about different groups and organizations that are Indigenous people related at the Blue Moon Drive-In Theater. And this is a new State Fair food. This is the
Irish butter ice cream over brown sugar cinnamon toast.
This is $9. All right, what are your first impressions of this?
It's like butterscotch. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like it. What about you?
It's good so far. Have not tried the toast, the cinnamon toast yet. Now that we tried it with the cinnamon toast, what do you think?
I like the ice cream on top of the toast. The toast itself is a little overpowering, but if you put the ice cream on top of it, then it's very yummy.
I think the toast was a little burnt in a couple spots for me. I don't know, for $9, I don't think it was a very large portion for $9.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. We've gotten other things that have been about the same amount where we've gotten a lot more with it.
All right, so that's just a little bit of our day at the Minnesota State Fair for day 3 of the, no, sorry.
No, this is day 4.
I'm an idiot. What do you want out of me? Anyway, did everyone have fun?
for you, yes.
Did everyone have fun?
Yes.
We did.
Okay, did we have a highlight?
Food.
Food. A particular food?
I still like the veggie things.
Oh, at the very beginning of the day?
Yeah, those
okay.
were really good.
It must have stuck with you since that was at the very beginning of the day.
Yeah.
Those were good.
Yeah.
I like that popover thing. That was pretty good. No, not the popover, the bun. The
Yeah.
Mayo bun or whatever it was
Yeah.
called. That was very good.
Galabao.
Yeah, that one. Everyone's been raving about that
Yeah.
one. But I will be back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day.
And the day after
After
that.
and I think the day after, I forget. I'm working a lot of that, so I'll be here for that. But you guys are gonna be back again?
We'll be next Friday, and I don't know, Tuesday maybe?
Well, we don't have to say exactly what days. I'm just saying that we're planning on coming back.
Yes. At least 2 more times.
6 for me.
Oh, brag.
I live here. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I live here. Anyway, we want to thank you for joining us. Please do us a favor and subscribe. On 90% of reviewers are not subscribers, but I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Kari.
That's Mom. That's Dad. That's
I
Bill.
hope you can keep
That's
us
Pat.
straight.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, Mom, have you got assessed for memory?
No.
No. You want to go?
Forgot.
She doesn't remember.
Do you want to go get memory assessed? Hey, Mom, do we need to go get you assessed from
I have another weapon. You want to hit him with back scratcher?
back scratcher?